BC. Some weeks ago, there was a thread kicking around from, I think, Richard McCook with regard to how the VC channel owners consider certain things to be important or not so, as the case may be. Particularly recall the first question focused on subs versus views. I didn't get involved in that because I felt that I was too new really to voice an opinion of merit. But I've been thinking about it, and because my subs have gone up considerably, but my views haven't, I felt I'd like to put a thread together which is going to focus more on viewing videos, which may well help me and others with regard to what type of videos they should put out there so that they might improve their views. Now, of course, the main factor in viewing a video is whether you like it or not. I put together about 14 questions that I think highlight the issue of liking or not a video. And I'd like you to perhaps on your threads get involved, try and answer them as honestly as you can, so that we can collectively get a better insight as to what people prefer to watch. And considering the number of channels now, we are having to be rather thrifty because there are far too many for us to get round everybody. But the problem is with channels is it's not easily known what exactly each channel owner prefers to watch. So that's what this is about. So I'm going to go through the questions and try and answer them honestly myself. The first one, is the music genre important in choosing what you watch? Example, classic rock, country and western jazz. Well, for me, the genre is important, but it's more a case of two or three that I will not want to watch. They are country and western music. They are heavy metal, thrash type of music, and classical music. I wouldn't watch those videos. The other one, jazz, I would say I watch a little bit of jazz, but not too much. Okay, do you watch ranking videos? Well, for me, I love ranking videos. I do a lot of them myself. I love best albums of the year, best songs of the year. I quite like best by artists, their albums and their songs. But I'm not so keen on ranking singles by artists because, and I'm not too good at ranking albums by artists either. Well, I can get involved in that, but I like the year ones, particularly the decades. That style of ranking video I like, where a bit like what happens really out there when we have awards on a yearly basis. Is the length of a video important? I would say yes. I am fine up to 10 minutes. And then I start to get a bit of a wobble on. And beyond 20, very rarely do I continue to watch, unless it's a sort of best of the year watch, which includes a lot of presentation about the whole of the music business. And we all know who I'm talking about. Quicken up. Do you like videos, vinyl finds videos? In small doses. I like new releases. I'm okay on rediscoveries, Reissues, I'm not that into those, basically because I can't really get hold of them other than the digital copies. I've started digital finds because I can't do vinyl finds, but it's in small doses, I'd say. Next, do you like in-depth analysis of an artist or a band? I do like these videos, but unfortunately I don't get around to watching many of them. So that's confusing, isn't it? Do you enter or watch contests and threads? Well, I've been entering a few, not many. I entered one contest, I think. I've done a couple of threads and I've done a few myself. I would say it's helped considerably in getting subs, but I wonder how far along the track is it going to be in helping me get views. So I'd be interested in comments on that. Do you watch full album reviews? Well, this is what I mainly do. So yeah, sure, I will watch a full album review, depending on the genre, of course. Okay. Do you watch videos about musical equipment and about the type of vinyl press, the first press, the reissue press, etc.? No, I don't watch these because I can't get vinyl and equipment, because my equipment is limited. It's not like it was, so it doesn't interest me that much. 9. Does the thumbnail affect your choice of video to watch? Yeah, I would say it does. If I know the channel owner and I see his picture, I'll click on it. If I am interested in an album and it's got the sleeve on it, I'll click on it. Artists, well, occasionally, but I'd need to read a bit of the description before clicking on that. Are you more likely to watch videos from persons from your own country? Now, I'm going to be honest here, and it's nothing to do with a sort of racial feel. It's just that for many, we are comfortable with each other's accents, and we also, in many instances, share similar tastes. So I would say I have a slight preference for Brits. I do watch videos by Americans, and there are far more of them, of course. So there are many that I don't, but it's probably linked more to genre rather than nationality. Are you more likely to watch videos from a particular decade? Yes, I would. Late 60s in fact, 70s and 80s will command my time more than newer stuff. But there isn't a lot of new material on the vinyl community, not from what I've seen so far. Do you watch live streams or discussions between 2 or 3 members of the community? Live streams, again, the time zones are a problem for me, so I don't watch them. Discussions between 2 or 3, again, it really depends on the genre, and I am influenced by a sort of agenda. And the last one, which I haven't got on my slide that you'll see to the left of me, do you like watching videos about world music? Well, I have done the occasional review on a world music artist, and if I saw more, I would definitely be interested in that, because over the last 20 odd years, I've become a big fan of African and South American music. Okay, so I hope that's been of some use to you. Certainly you now know a bit more about my tastes, but I'd appreciate you jumping on the thread and let's get to know more about your tastes, and then perhaps we can gear our videos creation more to what people want to see, so we can up our views. It's a little bit like a YouTube algorithm, I guess. Thanks a lot.